back in the old days when we had a place in town called the Beatnik Cafe, I always used to start the show to you know, just to make everybody feel at home or whatever, so that then, you know, it'll be like, after I play, everybody should feel very confident about playing. But so this morning, Sage had a little cough. Yeah, that's my little boy. This is his Moo and his Papa Bob right here. Yes, you should applaud him. Because we're such a lucky family to have, you know, Moo and Papa Bob right here in town. They like to spend time with him almost as much as I do.
You didn't get that cough on our watch, though.
No, we didn't get the cough on your watch. No, his mom was a little bit sick for a couple days. And I don't think that, I'm not saying that she is. You know, the kids pass stuff around. You'll see, Boone will find out when he goes to school, you know. They're never sick, and then they go to school and they start getting sick. But this morning he had a little bit of a cough. And I said, well, I don't think you should go to school if you've got a cough, you know. So we were getting ready, you know, we were just kind of getting ready for the day. And a little while later, about an hour later, I noticed he hadn't coughed for a good hour. And I said, you know, I think you're probably okay to go to school today. So he went like this. Just to show me that he really needed a day off from school. So,
you ready to order?
Happy salad, house dressing.
Okay.
What's this going to share?
and I'll probably tell you one. Well, I wouldn't mind telling you another Sage story that happened today, if you don't mind. I don't remember what I was talking about, but I said something about something being sacred, and he said, "What's sacred mean?" I said, "Well, it means it's part of God, and that means, you know, everything is really part of God, and so everything is sacred, you know." I said, "But love is the most sacred thing of all." Before I said love is the most sacred thing of all, I said, well, everything's sacred, even stuff we don't like, and, you know, everything teaches us something, you know. And I said, but I think love is the most sacred thing of all. And he said, he thought about it for a minute, and then he said, I think everything is the same amount of sacred. And then he pointed out that sacred is a nice rhyme for secret. Sacred. That rhymes with secret.
Have you taken them to see Pirates of the Caribbean?
We're going to go into Hollywood and see it at El Capitan on Friday.
Perfect. Hey.
Pirates. So anyway, it's my hero's birthday tomorrow, and that's Bob Dylan. I love Bob Dylan. Anybody that wonders if Bob Dylan still has it in him, I'm making a list of my 10 favorite songs that he wrote this century. And then I'm making a list of 70 things from songs from his whole 50 years of writing songs. 70 lines, words to live by, you know, stuff like, you don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows, and a lot of lines that are less famous than that. And I'm going to give that to Sage. It'll be like a little text. Sacred text of Bob Dylan. There's a rumble in the skies. I've been wading through the high muddy water, with the heat rising in my eyes. get to heaven before they close the door. People on the platform waiting for the trains. I can hear their hearts beating like pendulums swinging from chains. I tried to give you everything your heart was longing for. Now I'm just going down the road feeling bad, trying to get to heaven before they close the door. Going down the river, down to New Orleans. They say everything's gonna be alright, but I don't know what alright even means. I was riding in a buggy with Miss Mary Jane. Miss Mary Jane has a house in Baltimore. I've been all around the world, boy, traveling in the North Country Fair, where the rivers freeze as summer ends. You see for me that she's wearing her coat so warm to keep her from the howling wind. That's the way I remember her best. If you go to the North Country Fair, where the winds hit heavy on the borderline, you see for me the one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. She once was a true love of mine. She once was a true love of mine. Johnny Cash was here. Johnny Cash actually went into the Joshua Tree Saloon one time. It was a good thing. It's funny, I seem to pick, well, I won't say, I picked 3 songs to do, and they're all Bob Dylan songs, because in case you didn't notice, I really like Bob Dylan. I think it says Bob Dylan on his driver's license, though. Of course, he doesn't carry it around with him. That's why he got arrested in New Jersey. I don't know if you heard about that. He got picked up. He was just walking around in Bruce Springsteen's old neighborhood. He likes to go places. When he's on a tour, I guess he likes to walk around the neighborhood where he's playing to kind of think about what he's going to play that night. And so he was walking around. It was the old neighborhood Bruce Springsteen grew up in, and he was standing out in front of the house just staring at some house, and the patrol car came up and said, "Sir, we've received complaints." And of course the young police officers didn't have any idea who he was. He said, "Well, I'm performing over here tonight." "Oh yeah, okay. What's your name?" "Oh, it's Bob Dylan." They didn't even know the name Bob Dylan. And they said, "Well, you're going to have to come with us." So they put him in the back of the patrol car. This just happened a couple of years ago. And they put him in the back of the police car, and he said, and then they drove by the venue. When they saw the name Bob Dylan, they said, "Oh, I think we made a big mistake." So they took him up and they said, "Is this Bob Dylan?" And the manager came running out, and somebody came running out and said, "Yeah, that's Bob Dylan. Probably let him come in." And so later, the young police officers said that they went home and Google searched his name, and they were a little bit embarrassed in that situation. But they said that Bob Dylan was a perfect gentleman. dedicated this song to the new law that was passed just today in California. Anybody hear the news today? Oh, the California prisons have to reduce their population. And it's probably going to set off a nationwide ripple effect because, well, when one Supreme Court says something, especially the Ninth Circuit, often has to, travels across the country.
Ted, Yucca Valley has its quota.
Yucca Valley has its quota. I would like to say one thing about Yucca Valley and Joshua Tree and the area in general was that when I moved out here some years ago, there were bail bonds offices all over the highway. Now there's art galleries. Maybe we should let those prisoners out, and some of them, the ones who didn't really hurt anybody, and give them some paint. They say everything. So, take two. Okay, we'll edit this out later. They say everything can be replaced. Every distance is not near. So I remember every face of every man who put me here. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be released. Say every man needs protection. They say every man must fall. Still I swear I see my reflection someplace so high above this wall. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be released. Standing next to me in this lonely crowd, there's a man who swears he's not to blame. All day long I hear him cry so loud, calling out that he was free. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be released. I thanks for indulging me and I got to practice my popular songs. Thank you so much, and I'd like to ask my friends in a band called Two Lane Blacktop to come up and play some songs for us now. So, thank you very much. Two Lane Blacktop is coming right up.
I might borrow your music stand if that's okay.
Your other salad is that's what I like about this salad.
I'm a left-handed.
I had to go on before these guys, because they're